WorkSafe communicators conducted 40-hour Hazwoper training for the emergency response team at a major chemical manufacturing facility along the Houston Ship Channel in LaPorte, Texas. WorkSafe's President and CEO, Arthur "Cat" Brandon, conducted the week-long training that ended with a hands-on emergency response drill on the final day.
We have a drum full of additive that someone accidentally punctured with a forklift. And by the time we got the call, it's already bled down. We want to stop the leak. But if we can't, we want to slow it down to minimize the impact of the leak on our environment out here in the plant, okay? So that's what we're going to talk about when you're suited up fixing to go in. Okay, fellas, we've had a call. We're over here on an active producing unit. We had a contractor bring in a container, 55-gallon drum of additive. We were going to add it to our system over here to the CT708 drum, and we accidentally punctured it with a forklift. It has been leaking for some time. It's been leaking for some time. We're going to have to move in. We're going to have to stabilize and patch that drum, and we're going to have to put down some containment to protect our environment and our neighbors around us. Any questions? We're using the buddy system today. I'll be in communication with you at all times. I'll be here at the command post right north of the rehab. The wind is coming out of the north to the south. We're well upwind. At the present time, we're here in the decon, or the contamination reduction zone. So we'll move in. Let's try to stop that leak and do it safely. We don't want it to get to the other units, or to the decon or whoever. At the present time, they're moving into the area. They're going to lay down booms and try to contain that material. As soon as they get those down, they're going to get in there and try to stop that leak. We're trying to protect the environment and our neighbors. Technicians are in level B splash-proof PPE with supplied air. Cautious because of the hazards of drum handling operations. They have that leak. They're going to try to cut off or patch that leak using wooden plugs and rubber mallets. The technicians, when they come out of the hot zone or the exclusion zone into the decon or the chemical reduction zone. We will be using here in the decon a soap and water solution with scrub brush, a rinse solution, and a garden sprayer to wash down gross contaminants. We have a hazardous material we're dealing with here, but that's not our only hazard. We're here right at an operating productive unit, plus the PPE that we're wearing can be as much a hazard to us as the chemicals we're trying to protect ourselves from, because it's approximately 100 degrees Fahrenheit here today, and they're totally encapsulated, so there's no airflow. So we have to monitor them medically. Fellas, team, we were here today trying to slow the leak down on this drum, or if we were successful to totally stop it. That was not the case. So as a last resort, since the level liquid is down, we can turn the drum up to where the puncture is facing up, and we can totally stop this leak. So if you will, turn it over. Now then, the leak has been stopped. Okay, guys, we're at the decon now. What we will do is systematically move through the decon. What we'll do first, with the garden sprayer, we will wash down the fruit of any gross contamination. Wash it all the way down. And after we do that, okay, good. We're taking, after we do that, Try to keep the inside contained. Keep in mind that when we do this operation, we're generating possible hazardous waste. And then now, we will continue decon by doing the tape removal. Where does that tape go? In a lined container for disposal. Where do these boots go? Wash your gloves and your boots. Decon also, decon the boots and gloves. We'll move to the rinse solution and then we'll come out.
For more information on the safety services provided by WorkSafe, please call 713-822-1421 or see us on the web at worksafeert.com.